Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Fortnite. And let's not dilly-dally, it is time to finish out the final week of Season 5. Oh my god, I'm so excited for the next season. I'm excited to see what the cube does. Let's get into it. Here are all of this week's weekly challenges. Challenge number 1. Putting the pieces together. So I was following a general rule of thumb whilst trying to track these down, but on the screen right now you can see the exact locations where I managed to pick up the various Jigsaw pieces. I'll be honest, it made me feel like I was playing like an old, collectathon game like Banjo-Kazooie. But first and foremost, I was checking in all of the greenhouses I could see. Not greenhouse as in made of glass, but actual green wooden buildings. Because each of those has a trapdoor out the front of it, and in the basement I found 2 so far. Other than that, I've started exploring all of the various houses that are white, the ones that have a log stuck through them, because again, they have an official basement and you might find some there. Now to get slightly more specific, if you make your way over to the hero base, which is on the eastern side of the map, right on the cliff edge, if you go down into the little hero hideout, you can find a Jigsaw piece by one of the consoles. If you want to make your way over to the nightclub in the southwestern corner of the map and go 2 buildings south of it, that one actually has a basement and a Jigsaw piece. Beyond that, you can make your way over to Retail Row, and in the basement of the broken house, which is the one that has got loads of holes on it on the western end, you'll find a Jigsaw piece right there. Another leftover from the last season is the secret basement that is beneath the blue house in Salty Springs. Now the next one's kind of sneaky because this building is all across the map of Fortnite, but only one of them has a basement and always has done, and it's because down there is a cheeky little Twitch or streamer Easter egg, and you can find it on the west end of Shifty Shafts going to the southern building, and it is right down there. And then the final one, most of you might recall that over in Greasy Grove at the Durr Burger, there's a very large basement there which contains a chest and your final Jigsaw piece. Challenge number 2. Gotta eat 'em all. Yeah, pretty simple challenge this week. All you gotta do is make your way around the map and consume either 20 apples and or mushrooms, and the challenge is completed. I would do a map of where they all are, but we would be here for about half an hour. Challenge number 3. Going for doubles. Yep, you gotta go for double digits this week and get yourself 10 kills in Fortnite. Doesn't have to be in the one match. I would recommend personally jumping into the Soaring 50s mode because there is a larger body of people in a small space, so you're more likely to get a kill or maybe get killed. Challenge number 4. Don't get too salty. Now, maybe I'm overthinking this, but remember that little theory that we had about Salty Springs being the only place safe in the upcoming apocalypse? Well, if they're adding challenges to find stuff here in the final week, surely the cube is going to activate, and it should leave it relatively unharmed, right? Either way, here's where you find all the chests. So we're going to start from the east and move our way over to the west. So we're beginning at the grey house, which is just by the watchtower. If you go into the rooftop there's a chest. And if you make your way above the garage, there's another one in that rooftop. Go a little bit northwest of here over to the gas station, and in there you can usually find a chest by the stand. Time to dip a little bit south of there and go to what I'd like to dub the broken house. First and foremost, you can find a chest in the highest roof on the southern end. And if you stay on that same side of the building but go down by 1 floor, in the rooftop above the kitchen, there's another chest. And then the third and final one can be found all the way in the basement, tucked away in the corner. So from here, you want to make your way north over to the red house. If you go on to the eastern side, above the garage, which is just through the broken wall of the bedroom, there's a chest right there. And then, like any other residential building, you can always find a chest in the rooftop. This one actually lives in the southwestern corner. And now we move on to the blue house, and as expected, much like the last house, there's a chest in the roof. From here, you want to make your way down the stairs into the basement and make an immediate left into the first bathroom. Inside of there's a chest. And then you want to continue down the staircases past the cardboard boxes until you reach the secret base. In one corner of the room, you can find yourself some cross trainers, and there's a chest by those. And then the exact opposite corner, right by the chalkboard, your final one is there. Now we just have one more chest left in Salty. Make your way across the road from this to the most southwestern building, and in the rooftop there, you can find your final chest. Challenge number 5. It's not quite 9,000! Yeah, it's a little bit short, nearly half to be exact. Go ahead, jump in game and get 5,000 damage to opponents with any weapon you please. Challenge number 6. Greener on the other side. So this week it's asking us to search between a covered bridge, which you can find on the northern end of the map, a waterfall, which you can find at the dead northern end of the map, and then also the 9th green. So somewhere in that region, you'll be able to find yourself that free Battle Pass star. Challenge number 7. World 1-1. Yep, just like any Mario game, this week's challenge again comes in stages. And this one requires us to kill this so make your way over to Pleasant Park, and that's where it all begins. So there we go, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Now, just before you all head out today, I need to start working on my Season 5 recap rep. So if you could give me a breakdown in the comment section below of events, items, whatever it was that was added into each week of Fortnite from this season, then that would be super, super helpful in helping me sort of craft the song and figure out the road plan for it. So have a wonderful day, and just before I go, I want to say a final thank you to all of the people that have watched the previous season recap wrap. It is nearly now at 1 million views, which is absolutely ridiculous. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'll leave a link in the description to it or bang it on the end slate. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.